Hey gang, it's Ark. Welcome back to our permanent fire challenge here in the Long Dark. Just about mid-morning now on day, I believe it's 117 or 118? Oh, 119 already, okay. So, let me check my journal here. We have some notes on when we can expect bears. Looks like we're getting very close to when we expect the lake bear to respawn. We just lost Wellfed last episode by accident, so before I do any major trips, we'll need to worry about that. And I just noticed,
something to drink.
just as I was getting ready to start the recording here, that there's a fur limb over there now. You can just see the tip of it over the top there. So I think what I want to do today, let me check my hatchet condition. Ooh, it's actually really low. Let's get rid of this excess sewing kit. Is that gonna disappear? Yep. I was thinking about going up there and starting to chop limbs. Let me see what condition I got these other hatchets down to. 10, 18. Oh, okay, so I could probably, if I get this one really low, I could get a few more chops on this 18%. I'm kind of just biding my time. Until we're ready to make this, massive forge run. I do want to get some birch bark. So let's go ahead and make a tea and get some of these heated up. And I think I'm going to leave some of these behind as well. Looks like I'm starting to run out of room here. I'll have to do some organization later. And I probably want to ditch some excess carry weight. I have no idea why. Oh, this is the bow that I'm working on crafting. Okay, that's why I have an extra bow. But I think, yeah, for this little run that I'm going to do, no wolves in the immediate area. I think I'm just going to leave the bow here. These arrows. I have no idea why I'm carrying 9 charcoal. Let's rectify that. And okay, we're gonna have to fuel up Frankie before we go. Got some water. Okay, I could afford to ditch a little bit of this, but I think we're okay for now. See, I'm full on water. I'm probably not going that far. I think I'm going to leave that there. Oh, right. Before I pick the rest of these up, let's throw Bluffer in here. I think I decided I need to get down to 945 to add a fur, now that we're at cooking level 5. And I'm not leaving the region, we're just going on a short run, so I won't worry about absolutely maxing that out. Double check this. 2 coal and a stick. That should be fine. Alright, I think we'll head up top. So, I think I'm going to use these next couple days to just stock up on a little more firewood. And let's get all the birch bark from the Mystery Lake area. And that should put me in good shape after we get the well-fed buff back to go ahead and do this massive forging session where I keep going back and forth to the forge. Regular viewers might have noticed that I missed the episode last week. I just started a new Nogoa series and just had a little trouble with my recording schedule, so don't be surprised if this series drops to every other week. for a little bit, or if I just, you know, sporadically miss an episode here or there. I do want to keep this one going for quite a while. We have some stuff left to do. The forging, the cannery run to repair. Let's see. Do I need to do anything in here? I think I'll just create a save, just because I don't really need anything from in here. I don't have anything to cure, I don't think. I probably had some stuff on the ground. Yeah, I think I remember there being some, like, deer hides or something that I was supposed to carry over here and forgot. Got a weird lag spike coming out of the door there. That's unusual. Yeah, it looks like we won't need these teas. Now, do I want to go directly up? What am I doing on torches? Let's see if there's wolves down here. If there are no wolves, I might gather some stuff from down here first. I think we're committing to this regardless. Yeah, and there's a bunch of limbs and stuff here. Just do a quick temperature check. It'll be -2 without the torch. I think we'll just let it go out. Now, somebody commented that I could use A and D to switch. I'm 90% sure I tried this. I'm pressing both A and D, and it's not changing this. So, I mean, it should be that way. There's no reason for it not to be that way, but it's not implemented. Go and do a little bit of cleanup here as well. Yeah, that one limb being back over there is kind of my signal that it's time to clean up the whole lake area again. So that's kind of good that I coincided my accidental loss of well-fed with that. Now, I don't have my bow, and I don't have a torch lit. So I'd rather not tangle with any potential wolves over here. So I think we'll just go up now. Yeah, we'll just go up to the top now. Do a brief sprint across here to get to flat ground. There we go. Now we can go back for this stick. So the birch bark spots are spread out throughout Mystery Lake, which I'll do some of today. Then the ravine, which I'm going to do probably not tomorrow, but the day after. And then I think I did all the muskeg stuff recently, so I don't need to do that. And then if I time this out correctly today, I want to be fully rested early in the morning tomorrow. I'm thinking of just doing an experimental run into the Pleasant Valley birch spawn area. Probably not something that'll be viable long term, but I'm kind of interested in doing something new this run, and that's something that doesn't require a lot of carry weight. So even though it's a pretty far trip, I can make it even though I don't have the well-fed buff, I think. Every time I come through here, I'm like, well, maybe that one fur limb has respawned over here. I definitely remember chopping a fur limb over here. And I think I've seen it on new spawns, too. You guys are probably sick of hearing about it. I should probably leave it alone. Alright, well, let's go through here and see if these 4 have respawned, or if my timing isn't quite right. It's looking like my timing is off. Yeah, so we don't have fur limbs up here yet. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, I guess, just grab the sticks. We'll do the circuit. In fact, we're so close to Frankie, we might as well drop by. How close are we to overweight? Not that close. Anything finished curing in here? I guess if we're going back to Frankie anyway, we could grab our rabbit for the road. Nothing curing in there. If there's anything I'm going to fall behind on, it's going to be rabbit pelts. Although now that I think about it, I don't think I saw any rabbits, so probably not going to happen up here. There's probably some down on the river. Alright, well I think we're finished here. Yeah, I was like, I know there were 3 there. Okay. Already used up a good portion of the day. Yeah, so let's go back, and then I'm going to immediately come back this way, because I want to loop around. Well, maybe we should actually go back on the lake instead. I don't want to go that far. Yeah, because I was thinking I would walk down that way, and then go up behind to the bear cave. But I don't know, that route just feels inefficient for some reason. Okay, we don't really need to do anything here. I think we just carry on. Let's go ahead and throw these couple of bad torches on the fire. Okay, we can eat. That's one reason to come back, I guess. And let's see how much water we have left, if at all. Looks like we ran out, so I'll carry one with me. Yeah, I think I'd rather save this close by stuff for when I have sorry about that. When I have very little energy. So to make sure that I'm not coming home from Pleasant Valley through the dam during an aurora, I basically need to get back before dusk, which means I need to leave just before dawn. So I basically need to time my sleep. Yeah, we have a good amount of time left. Largely because I'm just still so well rested right now. I guess another thing I could do, just as kind of a chore. Oh, you know what? I'm not sure I ever killed the wolf that likes to hang out over here. Well, now I remember why I was carrying all that charcoal around. Because I've been breaking down these campfires. Forgot about that. Just trying to clean up all the mess I left behind in these various areas. Kinda wishing I had just left the hatchet at home now. Looks like it's not quite time to do the lake circuit, since it's just that one furlim that's back so far. Maybe we need to leave the region and come back to give everything else a chance to spawn. Alright, I'm not coming back this way, so I'm going to go ahead and take the time to clean this out. Is this something I tracked in the journal? Let's see. I've got notes for the bears. No, it doesn't look like I have notes on when I cleaned up various things. Alright, so here's where we might get into a bit of trouble. If this wolf is still around. There's rabbits, so that's a good sign. I think either he's not currently spawned in, or I must have taken him out recently. In a way, this is really showing the complete lack of need for any limbs at all, whether you use the hacksaw or the hatchet. Where did I come back from the last trip with like 48 sticks and only needed to use like 10 of them, maybe, to recover the fuel on the fire. I think if I remember the math correctly, it's 64 sticks per day. Once you get to the late game where it's nice and cold and you have fire starting 5 for the extra bonus. I think that's the calculation. Try to get up to flat ground. There we go. I don't know. Don't remember exactly how we get down from here. It's entirely possible we take a sprain doing this. It does look like I want to go right through here. There's the cleared sprain risk. Now remember what I said about the bear. Do have to be a little bit careful that we don't get caught by surprise. I think it's probably going to be a couple more days, but their cave is right there. I think it's just this one little area that's a stick spawn. Oh, I didn't check this before. Interesting. I know I've been here at least once. Just kind of assumed that I would have seen it. Maybe I was in a hurry, or the crows weren't out and I didn't notice it. I think the visibility was pretty bad the last time I was here, too. Now, if I really want to cut carry weight, I can leave my hatchet for the trip to Pleasant Valley. It's a little bit risky. But I'm generally pretty wary of wolf struggles on those longer trips. Almost always got a torch going, and I don't intentionally interact with the wolves the way I do here in Mystery Lake with the bow. In fact, I'm trying to remember, have I gotten into a wolf struggle in this series where that was outside of the Mystery Lake region? I'm not convinced that I have. I remember a couple here close to home. Okay, I feel like I should, yeah, there's the hut right there. Wondering if I should put a marker down. Let me see if I have some ruined torches that I picked up. Yeah. Let's just do a couple of these. I mean, it's so close that this almost isn't necessary. Is that even the right hut? It has a door on it, so no. That's not the right hut. The right hut is over here somewhere. So this is a bad marking. Let me pick this up before I forget. It is interesting though that you can come here, locate this hut, which is off of these snow things. And then from there, I believe, if I remember correctly, yeah, I've got an arrow painted here, yeah. So you come out the door here and you turn slightly left, and that's the direction you go to get to, get to home. Close enough. Well, we need about 9 hours of sleep. It looks like it'll put us at just before dawn. A little bit too much before dawn, but that's fine. I'd rather be too early than too late. Once again, 60 sticks, so even that run was enough to fuel a full day, and then we spent 13 of them. Yeah, get rid of all these. Okay, so I finally replenished my stick stores. Clean the edges of this up a little bit. I think I have a little bit of time, so we're actually gonna need food soon. Well, I guess we're gonna have that bear, if the timing is right. Yeah, we can just eat more in the morning. Got our stuff ready for forging. I don't know if this hammer goes to the forge or if I already have one there. I need to start writing some of this stuff down. So we're not going to take the bow on our trip. I'm going to have a lot of energy for most of tomorrow, so I think I'm going to... Yeah, just because I don't want to waste the carry weight on it, I'm going to leave the hatchet here. Put that away. What else can I leave behind? Oh yeah, I want to take a look at my clothing in a second. Can leave behind the birch bark that we're not going to cook. Let's go ahead and make one more. Actually, I must have, I don't have it prepared yet. Alright, I'm just going to put it away, because I don't want to do it right now. This is all the clothing. So we'll want this one. Okay. I'm hesitant to start leaving the crampons behind. Okay, let's go ahead and do the sleep first, and then I may do some clothing repairs in the morning before we set out, if there's enough time left. Oh, the other thing I should do is I need a bunch of torches for the road. These all seem pretty good. Let's see what I've got so far. Yeah, so I don't want to be stopping to make fires and stuff, so I need to take like at least 10, maybe like 12 or so torches. I have 12 right now. That's probably enough. Couldn't hurt to take a few more. Got more birch bark tea out here. Interesting. Okay, let's grab a couple of fur to throw on in the morning. And I think we're ready to get some sleep now. We only need about 9 hours. So I'll go ahead and grab that now. No afflictions or anything. Plenty of time on the fire. Okay, so as soon as this weather clears up, we can leave. It looks like this might completely destroy my plans, but we'll see.
I'll do anything for a drink right now.
I think I'm willing to leave. Let's say the sun is here. I'm willing to set out on this trip. If this is dawn, I'm probably willing to wait like 1 hour after that. And if the blizzard hasn't cleared up by then, I think we have to postpone this trip, unfortunately. It's just the reality of the situation is I don't want to risk getting caught in an aurora in the dam. Well, let's make some water while we do some repairs. Really, that's only going to take like 40 minutes to do? That's fine. Clearly I should have put more on. We want to go to this screen. And it's really just these two items. I think this is actually more important, right? This gives 2 degrees, this only gives like a half. Yeah, so this will be a larger improvement. I'll probably go ahead and do the socks as well. That'll be done in 9 minutes. Let's get out a little bit of birch bark. Wrong drawer again. Good that I have so much of it. But remember to actually throw this fur on the fire. Still have 6 hours left. Yeah, not looking good. We'll see. I'm gonna do this clothing repair and then we'll get maybe an hour's sleep and see what happens. Oh, only 38 minutes. I wonder if my skill went up. And let's see, is there any animal clothing in the 80s? No, everything is 90 and above. All the cloth is 80 and above, so I think we're good. We have a really good warmth bonus right now. Plus 31. Very happy with that. Might as well get my chores done here, so let's go ahead and do another few of these. And then we'll sleep while another batch of water cooks. I'm gonna pretend that this is gonna end and that we're gonna be ready to go. Let's cook a birch bark tea while I get all this set up. Shouldn't need more than like 4 of these. Call it 5. Because it will be a cold morning. Although, if I use these on the trip, then it's like, what's the point of the trip? Because the point of the trip is to collect birch bark. Maybe I should be using different teas? I don't know. I probably won't use all of them. Okay, let's go through all the motions here. I guess the nice thing about this is once I get it set up, it's there whenever I need it. Because this will stay warm by the fire forever. Okay, hopefully this will be it. Just need the, I need to get into wind shelter. Okay, I'm sheltered here. Good enough. Make sure we're not doing anything silly. That's good. That's good. Sleep for an hour. Yeah, it does sound like it might be ending. Is that wishful thinking? It's wishful thinking. 118 days, 20 hours. Yeah, I think we have to give up on this plan, unfortunately. Well, that's really disappointing. Which way is the wind coming from? That side? Almost tempting to go get that fir limb right now since I have nothing else to do. Let's see, so clothing is repaired. I don't need to read books anymore. I do have the sewing book I could read. Can finish prepping these birch bark teas. It's a real shame. Oh well, at least it happened while I was here and not while I was out 2 regions away. Gotta look at the bright side. Guess I will use this as a birch tea storage location for now. Alright, what else do we have? We have some things we can tear up for cloth. Let's look in here. Oh. This would delay a little bit So I actually have one on me already. Might have had one on me. No, that's the only one I have. Yeah, let's go ahead and do some of this. Just to delay a little bit the need for the forge. Like this idea. I don't want to use all of my whetstones up, just in case, like, I feel like I need them at some point. I mean, it's unlikely to happen, I think. Oh, I gotta pick up my hatchet. That's funny. Yeah, that's the real danger of leaving that behind, is if I forget that I've left it behind. So I kind of want to keep it on me until I make the switch to where I'll never have one on me. Sharpening skill is what, 98 now? What's the percentage repair on this? 5%? I guess the main thing is it takes a lot less time now. Let's see if this goes up to 6% when we get to 100. Okay, so that's it for the teas. I should probably leave one more over here. Maybe 2 more. I've got a lot of teas. 7 plus 5 in there is 12 plus to 15, and then I think I got a couple out there. 17 prepared, and then I've still got more, I think. Or no. Am I out of water, or what's the deal? No, I have enough water. So that's probably it then. Plus like one up there. A couple up here. Can't really think of anything else I want to do. 5 minutes now. This is let's see if it went up the amount that it does now. But 5% in 5 minutes is a pretty fair clip of repair. I kind of wish they had kept the time the same and increased the amount you get a lot more instead. I thought for sure this went up to like 6, 7, or 8% later on. Do you get more for the knife, maybe? No, it's still... Oh, that's weird. It takes so much longer to do the knife. Well, I don't want to put too much into this. Let's see, how's my whetstone doing? 26%. Let's do another one. I think it costs, what, 4% each time? No, that can't be right. $5% each time, but then how did this get to 21? Maybe it loses a certain percentage that scales with the amount of time, and so it's not going to be, it's never going to line up perfectly. Alright, I doubt we'll use that again, but you never know when something weird is going to happen. So let's put that away. Oh, hey, look, it's clearing up. Alright, perfect. So that'll be done in a little bit. I think we'll just leave this flask here until we need it. Let's go neat. I'm kind of just waiting for this to finish clearing up, so I think what I'm going to do is... Let's heat up 1 tea. I think I might drink this. Just to get that limb out there. Just to get it out of the way since I have nothing else to do right now. Just need to wait for the weather to clear up. What am I going to do today, though? Maybe go to the ravine since we got, yeah. So we got messed up on our trip. We'll swap them. We'll go to the ravine today, and then maybe go to Pleasant Valley tomorrow. Yeah, let's just go do this. Depending on whether I can get into shelter over here. Almost noon. Yeah, so if I can do this in shelter, we probably don't even need the tea. Let's just see what we can achieve here. Looks like it should be possible, but you never know. Yeah. -5. I think I'm just going to do it without the tea. Worked out. Let's grab this as well. Could have made some water. Well, really nice weather, just too late to go to Pleasant Valley. So we'll take a walk over to the ravine instead. I'm gonna heat these up. I'm not going on a really long trip, so I don't want to mess with the thermos. And I'm not planning to harvest any limbs. Let me just see. -3. I don't think we need many torches. I think I'm actually going to let my torch go out at some point along the road, so let's at least drop the good torches here. Okay. Okay, we're not going to need these teas. We just have to finish fueling up here. I guess it's easier to just throw a fur on. Yeah, actually, what we can do is quickly drop these sticks. Drop 2 of the fur here. So 9:44 is when we can throw this on. Takes us to 11:59. We can grab these and head out. Okay, pretty good. We're going to leave everything behind. Double check carry weight. It's a little high, probably because of all the torches I'm carrying. Yeah, I'm actually surprised at how high it is because I have no bow and arrows. Oh, I did bring my hatchet. It's fine. I can't remember if I've been up there to get the, get some of those acorns. Not that it matters. Okay, I guess we'll take the shortcut over. I'm looking at my episode timer. We're at 50 minutes. Just in case, for some crazy reason, I decide I want to go into Coastal Highway today. I'm trying to think if there's anything reasonable that I could do there. I mean, if I want to do the Pleasant Valley trip tomorrow, then I can't afford to do like a major trip today, because it's already noon. I'd be getting back close to midnight, and then I'd need a lot of sleep, and then I wouldn't be able to do the Pleasant Valley trip tomorrow. Not that I should necessarily base it off of that, but it's something to think about. I think also I've just reached that point of the game where it's like everything you do is optional, so like it's hard to get really excited about a trip into Coastal Highway just because it takes so long to get there, and you know, what are you going for? Maybe there's a lantern in like the fire tower. You loot some of the houses for cloth, maybe find some extra coffee. It's just like, yeah, but I already have all that stuff. I don't really need it. Yeah, I think, just don't care to chain these torches. Let's just leave that there. Probably leave some torches at the entrance to the ravine for future use. So while we're on this long walk and do some planning for this eventual forge trip, I'm thinking about I'll probably have, so at the start of the project I'll have full energy, so that's when I can carry some heavy stuff over to the forge. So I need to carry all my metal and cloth and some fuel over there, some coal, and then I guess mostly sticks and fur. I guess fur is lighter than sticks, so I should carry a bunch of fur over there. Not a lot, but like, I don't know, 5 or 6 pieces. Did I mess this up? I think I messed this up. Yeah, because I was talking and not paying attention. It's okay, we didn't need that wrist for anything. Did I? Yeah, I'm supposed to be up here. Because this is how you get up to this ledge. And then from here it's easier to drop down without getting any injuries. Yeah, I think you just jump across here, and then I just need to work my way down. Okay, so we have no food here. I think I have some food at the entrance on the other side, though. Let's drop, those. Yeah, it's exactly 0 right now, so we can basically do whatever we want in here. In fact, I'm tempted to... No, it's just not efficient to do it outside of the region. Break down the branches. Okay, so yeah, I'm not going into Coastal Highways today. We'll just grab all the birch bark and stuff. Let's do let's hug the left here on the way in. Birch bark and sticks. That's what we're here for. And maybe some general cleanup. Feels weird now that I'm in the habit of grabbing the branches to not do it. Now, every time I go up to this next cave, I always examine that one side of the rail line. I'm really tempted to leave this here. But I think it may disappear before the next time I come through, so I think I will grab it. Weird bug. I wonder how that even happens. Like, maybe there's something wrong with the mesh, and it's like, when it spawns it in. Although you'd think you'd notice that issue with the mesh when walking through there. Okay, we'll check the left-hand side. So anyway, as I was saying, before the game tried to distract me, I always check the, like, the other side of the rail track over there, and there's not really anything over there. Ever that I've seen. So we're gonna try to remember not to do that this time. In fact, can't we cut right through here? Yeah, I don't think we even need to take the rail. And just go right across here. So yeah, basically everything over there is not needed. Double birch, I'll take it. I could grab a rabbit and then harvest it once we get back to Mystery Lake. Yeah, feels like a waste of time. Better just use the ones that are closer to home. Okay, I think I left some stuff to cure in here. Might as well grab it now since it's a short trip. Oh my goodness, I have so many saplings. I kind of want to just forge a bunch of arrowheads and like craft 100 arrows. I don't know why, like it's completely pointless. I just think it would be funny. Especially on this challenge. Okay, so yeah, it's over there that there's never any sticks or birch bark. So we just kind of check along here. I think I already got everything in here. Just another stick. And that seems to be it. Do one last pass through here. Okay, I got everything. Oh, I missed my turn. I think you can, there's a way to go across here. But we'll just take this route. Oh, that was weird. There's like an invisible wall. Okay, I want to go around the left side, but first I'm going to grab this campfire here. continue our cleanup project. Should be able to just pick it up. Wonder if I should grab a bunch of stones and start on another rock cache. Not the worst idea. The one problem is I'm lacking so much carry weight right now. I can always leave them somewhere. Oh, looks like it's clearing up. We might get an opportunity for a Magellan's fire, which could be handy if I want to grab all that meat that's in the river and carry it back. I think, didn't I once actually come in here and kill the 2 deer in here and harvest them? I think I did. Definitely not worth it at this point compared to just taking out the local deer.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy.
Let me take care of that for you. Much better. If only the burn bonus worked across regions. Can you imagine if I could just come in here, tear down all the branches, chop the fir limbs, in addition to all the other spots that I can do that? Not to mention, you know, the actual thing that I care about, which is I'd actually be able to go and do the summit and the far territory and all that, but no need to harp on about that forever. Okay, so we can start a fire at some point if we want to. We only spent like 15 minutes so far, so we have a really good amount of time to work with. I don't know, I'm always nervous about like leaving the region and coming back. I'm not sure if I ever 100% verified. I guess we're taking all this back with us too. Yeah, we have a lot of food here. Let's go ahead. Ooh. Well, let's cook some of this. We've got the weather for it. Can use up some of these heavy sticks over here instead of at home. What is this meat doing here, though? That's odd to me. Oh, and the nice thing about this is I can get rid of all these ruined torches now. Oh, man. Threw away some of my good torches. Gotta be more careful. So this is what you can only eat from the inventory, is when you have ruined cooked. Yeah, because you can't eat it off the ground. There's no option there. And you can't eat it from the wheel. Okay, no point in sitting here waiting for this to cook. So, we'll just cook this next time I come through. Let's grab torches. We only need about, I'm going to say 20 minutes on the fire. Yeah. I don't want it to burn. It's going to last a little bit longer than it says. Let me just see. 27, 27. Even if this goes exactly... let's pull one torch and add one stick. I think that'll work. 28 minutes. That's not good. $17.23. I think that'll work. If it doesn't, we'll get it next time. What was I doing with this? I have no recollection of this. Should I leave this here? Should I take it home? I think I'm going to cook some of this here, and I'm going to take the rest of it... I'll take some over to the dam. We'll cook some there. There's just no point in carrying it all home, you know?
Come on, little fire. Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Now I almost might as well do another batch here. Okay, guess we're doing a big cooking project here now.
Come on, little fire. Come on. Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Okay, so we can drop this and this in place. Let's see how much time we need. 40 minutes, so let's just add one more stick to this. And then these are done. We've got cooked meat here and here. And I've got... Okay, so 13 minutes. Oh, that's a small piece. Let's just get rid of that. Put this here. 40, 25, 25, 25. That should work. 32 and 28. That should be fine too. Okay. And this is just an extra raw piece. We've got a bunch of cooked meat. So I don't need to cook over there. Oh, there must have been some small pieces. This must have been stuff I did a long time ago. Yeah. Because I wouldn't have left small pieces like that. Alright, given that all of this is here, I think I'll take these. Let's go leave them over at the dam. Hey, buddy. Want some food? Wait, you should run, right? Yeah. What are you doing? Okay, next order of business. Let's go finally grab all that meat off the river and take that home. I feel like this turned from a fuel collecting project, I guess, into just a random hodgepodge of stuff. Just taking care of a bunch of old projects. Should be right over here, right? Yeah. I think he was going to charge me. Do I have an affliction idol? Oh, I sprained my wrist. So why did he run the other time? Huh. Almost got into a struggle there. I like that there's sometimes enough time to react like that, though. That, when did I sprain that wrist? That must have been ages ago. I don't even remember. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Yeah, I hear you. Look. He's gonna charge, right? Yeah, now I throw this. No, that doesn't work. Okay. Let's just do the old torch throwing trick. It usually works. I don't like relying on it because it can fail, but I think it actually works all the time if you execute it properly. It's just that it's possible to miss a little bit. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. Man, speaking of a random hodgepodge of old stuff that needs to be taken care of, I guess we're picking up all this coal finally. And potatoes and water, sticks. It's all good water, I guess. What is up with these random collections of meat? What was I thinking? Alright, let's lug this up to... just up to the corner here. We'll start a couple of fires there and get some cooking. And, that should help with this carry weight too. I can get rid of some sticks and whatnot. Okay, now it seems to me that up here is a better spot, right? Because that's where... yeah, that's where I would go on the thing. So let's leave this here. Let's start a fire right here. It feels so good to just have the 100% start chance with a stick. Because even if the torch is about to go out, you can just start the fire and not have to worry about it. Don't have to carry any of that pesky accelerant around anymore. Speaking of the torch being about to go out. Oh man. I actually had it there for a second. I'll just use the... it's going to use the mag lens, but I think it's faster with the torch. Alright, we should probably get back. I don't want to leave Frankie for too long. Just gonna only take good torches off of here, if I can ever get any. $21. Those are all kind of junky torches. Okay, carry weight. I'm gonna carry some of this, but not all of it. Let's go with that much.
Drop any of this gear.
Ooh, big lag spike, probably from all those torches. Hopefully, that doesn't cause a crash or anything. Never even made it to the meet on the river that I was talking about. I think this meet, if you remember, like maybe 2 episodes ago, or maybe even last episode. It's been a while since I recorded. I killed like 3 deer just because, you know, that was when I saw them and I had the opportunity, so I was able to hunt all of them. I think I just left their meat behind in a bunch of random spots, and I think that's what it was that I just found there. But the meat on the river is from like probably the first like really early in the first 10 to 15 episodes. I think it was after I got the bow, so it probably wasn't immediately, but I think I got the bow pretty quickly from what I remember. I don't know. I know it took a lot longer than normal because I had to get the hatchet made and go around chopping the fir limbs and get the best clothing I could, which I didn't really need the bow for until I was ready to kill bears. So I probably didn't get the bow made until close to day 20, I would imagine. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'll get a setup for a potential run into Pleasant Valley tomorrow. Yes, we'll refresh this torch. Since I am carrying meat on me. And then we'll just be at the mercy of the weather again to see whether we actually make that trip or not. I do have a short period of time here. Could maybe just run over and see if those fir limbs have respawned. Yeah, that's probably the thing that I have about the right amount of time to do, is just walk over and quickly grab the fir limbs. I don't want to do a big stick hunting production over there. Nice thing about that is if the fir limbs have respawns and I can grab them, then in a couple days we can leave a hatchet behind when we go to do the stick run over there. Okay, so I can just add this to the fire to get rid of it. And let's throw sticks on, I guess. Don't want to cook right now, so I'm going to leave this meat here. Let's eat.
The sun is setting.
Oh, I actually got 17 birch bark from that. I didn't realize it was that productive. Yeah, I don't think I want to hang on to it for right now. Let's put all that away. Yeah, maybe I had a little bit on me before, but I don't think so. Yeah, I really should have at least carried a torch with me, now that I think about it. But, oh well. Good visibility, we can check to see if the bear is up yet. Currently day 120. I think, according to my calculations, he shouldn't come back before day 121. While we're at it, let's just take a look at my notes here. Moose head ready by day 124. We still got a little bit of time left on that. Based on how long everything else has taken, I wouldn't be surprised if we end up not doing this forge run until after the Moosehide Satchel is also done. Just make it even easier to trudge back and forth exhausted. So, oh, the fur limbs just popped in. Okay, so we do have the fur limbs here. I was starting to get to the point where I thought, yeah, I should probably be able to see them by now, but... Okay, so we got these fur limbs, we got the ones up top, but I don't know if I'm including those anymore in the circuit. And then, probably soon we'll be able to go get the ones... Oh good, it's a clear night. I was worried about the light for this other chop, but... Do this first, and then we can worry about the other stuff. Very nice. Might as well clean out this little area. And like I said, now we can leave the hatchet behind. Now we do need to... Yeah, we just need to go sleep now. Okay, so that was a perfect way to finish out the evening. Now the birch bark I just got, that's another 8 teas, and I already had close to 20. So we're somewhere around 25 to 30 teas, which is probably as much as I need. So this Pleasant Valley trip is kind of optional. It's going to depend largely, I think, just on how I feel. What I feel like doing when I start the next episode. But I'll get myself set up so that it's an option. So we're waiting for the fur limbs over there to respawn, and those ones up there might have already respawned by now. And then I also need to check the ones over there if I want to include that in my circuit. And then I think I already got the one by camp office, but maybe not. But that's kind of my rotation. Alright, let's go ahead and get this, just put it down here. Let's get this meat cooked up. Get some sleep. And I guess we'll just keep going an hour at a time throughout the night. I can boil some water as well. That way I'll kind of have a good idea of when we need to get up by. Okay, so let's eat this. And then I'm
I
gonna
would
keep
drink almost anything about now.
I'm gonna keep one of these on me and drop the other two. Let's do 1.5 liters. Drop these out here. Let's drink some water. And
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
throw a fur on here. There's no way we're gonna need all this fur, so I'm gonna go and drop a couple. So we don't have to hear about it, basically. Okay. Let's go and get some sleep. Nice clear night. Probably could have got more done. Yeah, so it looks like we're not going to get the full, we're not going to get fully rested. I'm going to get 1 more hour. And I'll leave it up to my future self if it even looks like there's an option. Okay, so it does look like we could go now. It's a little bit windy, but yeah, -15 in the wind. So we'd kind of just be hoping that our torch doesn't blow out and that the weather changes for the better kind of on the way to Pleasant Valley. Although I could always bail out early if things got bad. But I'm going to leave it there. Not what I plan to do with this episode, but got a lot of productive stuff done. I actually need to... I think I'll remember... Yeah, because if you look at the carry weight, it's obvious that I've got stuff like the potatoes and stuff. I really wish I had remembered to do that, but now I don't want to mess with it. So, maybe I'll just leave a note for myself before I start next episode to make sure to check in on the... Yeah, I've got these cured birch too. I already saved the game, and I don't really want to do anything, like spend an hour to save the game again, so I'm just going to leave it here. Alright, enough rambling. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Thanks for watching.